Hello, my name is Christopher Healy. I'm an entrepreneur and a very successful teacher who for the past 3 decades, I've been working under the radar, helping kids, teenagers, and adults step up to being the best they can be and change their lives. Now, I'm not some jazzed up, trumped up sales guy trying to sell you a yarn, but I am going to tell you an incredible story that made me go wow, and I'm really thinking it's going to make you go wow as well. Is it an opportunity of a lifetime? I'm pretty sure it is. I got involved, and you're going to find out why. Okay, the name of the company is called CROWD1. And if you got a phone, this is the 5-minute company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can build a business in 5 minutes where you can go from zero to where you can be earning $5, $20, $30, $240,000. How do I know this? Because I know 3 people that have actually done just that. A few weeks ago, one of my business partners came into me, and she showed me, she said, Chris, look, I made $5,100 off this company called CROWD1. I thought, well, what's CROWD1? Blah, blah, blah. She tells me about it. And she showed me my other partner, a lady I know, her name is Sandra. And she's in it as well. And I thought, wow. And I clicked. You made over 19,000 euros? She said, yeah. I said, how long have you been doing this? She goes, like 3 weeks. I said, what? Wait, she says, check this guy out. And actually, I'm going to show you a screenshot. Check this out. This guy has made over 240,000 euros. Now think about that, 240,000 euros. I don't know how much that is in Canadian dollars, but clearly it's a huge sum of money. I'm saying, so what is this CROWD1? So they're explaining it to me. Okay, I says, you know what, let me do my own research. So I begin to do my own research, and this research ends up getting pretty serious now into due diligence. I'm going through what the negative is, what the positive is, and I'm consuming all of that, and I came through with a conclusion. And I'm going to give it to you in a moment, and you're going to see how easy it is by using your phone and 5 minutes, you can build a huge business that is going to change your life. Now, I've got 2 boards here. On this first board is going to be information. I'm going to take you through it and show you how they're doing it and how it's going to benefit you. The second board is the main event. It's about China and North American gold mines for 2020. All right? So let's stand by. Here we go. CROWD1 is a mobile network company that launched August 2019. It has become a worldwide phenomenon. 1 million people signed on in 6 months, with 500,000 more people signing on in just 5 weeks. This is like unheard of. CROWD1 has combined online gaming market and the online gambling market and online education all together to an online multi-level marketing platform enabling an ever-growing online crowd economy. Now let me throw the buzzword that's going all around the world. It's called crowd marketing. And what is crowd marketing? In a nutshell, you now have the power. You have the power in your hand. This phone, your phone gives you the power to join other people where you can begin to profit and prosper, and join more people and with recommendations and bring more people on and more people on to where you go from 50 to 50,000 to 5 million to it's unlimited. Crowd power, it becomes very powerful and very bankable. You are crowd funded, it is crowd generated, and CROWD1 understands this. Look, it's real simple. It's a team. Together, each achieves more. Each is helping each other with recommendations to build a huge crowd powerful force that is able to give thumbs up and build a company up, or give thumbs down and destroy a company. And that is changing business like never before. And CROWD1 understand this, and they are leading the charge with this new dynamic. And how are they leading it? Because they're creating a platform that is so tempting and so lucrative, and it is legitimate, and so many people are jumping on so fast that this is why it is becoming a worldwide phenomenon. And anyone who joins CROWD1 now can earn big benefits, big revenues, and be a part of a long-term residual income plan that has been created for millions of people worldwide. A long-term residual plan, think about this. Being paid week to week, month to month, year to year. Now, you're already achieving that in your day job, right? Okay, but let me ask you, how much do you normally earn in a month? Because I'm telling you, this, with CROWD1, you can quadruple that because people are actually doing it. And you're doing it with residual payments. So when you've done your work and you're moved on, like an actor, you did the work and you've moved on to something else, you can still be getting paid. And this is amazing. Welcome to the reality of CROWD1. Now I'm going to show you the main event. You think this is good? Wait till you see what I'm about to show you. Okay, so now this is going to be the main event. China and North America, they're gold mines for 2020. So if you want to change your life and you want to make some serious money here, then please follow through with me and I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, let's go for some facts. First off, multi-level marketing does not mean illegal scam or Ponzi. Yes, those companies do exist, and for a while there, people were thinking that CROWD1 was one of those, but when you begin to look at some details, you begin to realize, it's not quite so. At first, when CROWD1 got started, there were people saying it's a scam because they don't have head offices, we don't know who the owner is, they have no CEO, it has to be a scam. And I told you, it's a work in progress, all right? And during this time, they've been building 2 offices in Europe. They got an office in Dubai. They built 2 offices in Europe. They built an office in Africa. They've now just released a new office in Manila. We now know the founder is Jonas Werner, and he is an online successful entrepreneur. And he's brought at the helm of all of this guy, Johann Steele von Holstein, and he is a success titan. Just do a LinkedIn on this guy's name. It's huge. This guy's been around for over 25 years building online businesses. He's worked with over 215 online companies. He's built some of the biggest companies in the world, this man here, 2 of which I believe he's brought to IPO, International, the trading markets. So this guy knows his business. He's an expert at what he does, and they've put this guy at the head, and this guy has a vision. And his vision, I'm going to paraphrase what his vision is, but he said something along the lines of, I want to be able to put digital money into the hands, through the phone, into the hands of regular people. There are so many people that aren't even bankable in some countries. And with CROWD1 and using their cellular phone, it's a 5-minute business. They're going to be able to start building their business and building themselves out of poverty throughout Africa and third world countries. That's his mission, and that is amazing. And it's getting more people on than ever before. Remember, the crowd power I mentioned before, you'll see how it's kicking in even more. So now the company has owner rights, and they increased 1,490%. Now, owner rights are like company stocks or company shares, but here they're called owner rights, and they've increased in value. And this is how your long-term passive income grows. The more value that these build, the more your passive income will grow. And here's what's really important. You've got to understand this, so listen up. The moment you join in, at any point, the moment you join in to CROWD1, the moment you sign in, within minutes, remember, there's dozens of people signing in after you. Within an hour, maybe 10 or 12,000 people from anywhere in the world have signed after you. After a day, it could be 80,000 people have signed in after you. The moment you sign in, okay, straight away, you're going to receive 100 owner rights upon sign up. Okay, and you're also going to get, if you do nothing else, you'll get 2.5 euros weekly, which is pretty much $3.67 Canadian, up and down a little bit on the, you know, sometimes it rises up, it rises down. But you're getting 100 euros worth of owner rights the moment you sign in. But what's really important is what's known as the streamline bonus. The sooner you get in, all of those people that are building on from the other countries behind you, your value of owner rights begins to grow more in value, more in money, more in worth. Immediately upon you signing in, those values will begin to increase. And the more people that get on, yours is growing in value. That's why if you get on here, you're doing great. If you get on down here, you're missing out on so much. So it's really, really important that you understand that you need to get on as quickly as possible. And really what I'm saying is join now. And your growth will begin straight away. Okay. Now here's something else the company is coming out with. They're coming out with a credit card. Now right now they're an international company and they pay with Bitcoin. And a lot of people work with Bitcoin. Some people in different countries having a hard time with Bitcoin. So to streamline it and make it easy for everybody to use, they're coming out with a credit card that will be able to change business online like never before. This card is going to be able to be used in hundreds of ATMs, millions of them all over the world. It will make the transaction, the comings and goings of money simple and streamlined for everybody. That's going to make even more people come on board. Now look at this here. Europe in the early days, last year, was it 2019, when the Europeans first got on in the early days, there was no head offices, there was no CEO, we didn't even know who the owner was, and they were taking what I would say was the big risk. Is this a scam? Let's try it. These people put their money in, and then within a matter of months, their money was growing as the offices start to come online, and then they became millionaires as we start to see the CEO is now involved, and they become multimillionaires. The Africans got on throwing in money, and now they're becoming millionaires, and now the world is throwing, the Russians, the French, the Germans, the Irish, the people from Switzerland, they're all getting on board. In fact, from 2018 to 2020, 115 countries have signed on. This is huge. We're talking crowd power developing here. Again, it's being guided by CROWD1. And crowd power, it puts the power of money, of trade in your hands, your individual person. You have the power of trade and money in your hand through the cellular phone. And when you join with him and her and these hundreds of thousands, you're developing crowd power. That's what this is about. You are being offered the opportunity like never before with a 5-minute business to change your entire life. And right now there's 1,500,000 people beside you. But in 6 months there'll be 2 million. And in 3 years there'll be 10 million. And when you're early on joined into this company at the beginning of this journey, you are going to be a multi-millionaire. Let me show you some more stuff here. This is where we are. 115 countries have signed on, and that's crowd power, what I've been talking about. Now here we go. China and North America, the gold mines. Okay, China and North America, it's open territory, okay? Europe and everybody else, they're all in there. China, they get it. They are now opening in Macau a huge mega event on July 2020. Now you can see what's going to happen here. There'll be tens of thousands of Chinese people turning up to this huge event. CROWD1 everywhere, the CROWD1 directors, the CROWD1 navigators, they'll all be there talking business, showing the Chinese how easy it is on their cell phones. It's going to be amazing. Then all of those people are going to go back to their villages and cities in Shanghai and out to wherever it's going to be. And they're going to be sharing the opportunity all over the place. And guess what? Millions of Chinese are going to be joining, getting on into CROWD1 after this July event, millions. And then millions will be talking to even more millions. And you know what's going to happen? More crowd power, boom, hits, grows the wealth of you owning your owner rights. And you're making, remember, off that streamline bonus of all those people joining on, now the Chinese are coming in, you're actually making percentages off of all of this. This is huge. Boom. Why do you think all the Europeans, they're millionaires now, they're multimillionaires. Okay, so this is what's going to happen in China. Let's look now at North America. The United States, well, they're delayed by the Wire Act of 1961. What the heck is the Wire Act of 1961? Written in 1961, what it does is it was designed to keep a lid on organized crime. So what they did was, they wrote it out that telecommunications that connects with or supports gambling is to be banned. This is to stop organized crime from getting up and get going. So it's been like that since 1961. Obama came in and he threw it out. He said, look, you know, it's a modern world, we got to change. But then when he left and Donald Trump came back in, the new law was brought back, the old law by the Supreme Court was brought back again, and now America still can't get connected because of this law that's in place. However, there are legal wranglings going on right now as we speak. There are legal entities trying to bring this law down and get it changed to allow for the new economy that's changing the world through telecommunications, and they want this thing thrown out. At some point, this is going to be thrown out. And that's good for us. Right now, for Canada, right now, it's great that they're being held back. Let's look at Canada. Canada is a wide open market. I mean, prairies, okay? Prairies with some mountains, some beautiful drinking water, wide open. The guy over there knows about CROWD1. He does, she does, I do. Everywhere else is getting flooded. But here, nobody knows. Now, as the word starts pouring through, like from videos like this, and when I'm putting together my mega events with our team, more and more Canadians are going to learn of what everybody else is learning, and more Canadians are going to begin to get on board with CROWD1, which means my team, Team 77, Team Canada, we are going to be growing in huge numbers. Canada is going to want to get involved. So millions of people will be joining into CROWD1. And as they do, if you joined in early, you are going to be benefiting from that. And then in July, when the Chinese are coming in, you're going to be benefiting from that. The moment you join in, you're benefiting straight away. So Canada is going to start pouring in. People will pour in. They'll talk, they'll share the opportunity, and more will come in. And that's why this is a gold mine. Now, if you're living in Germany or New Zealand or Switzerland, and you see this video and you say, well, hey, Chris, wait a minute, how do I get involved in this whole Canada thing? Because I can see once they wake up to what's happening, they're going to get involved as well. You can sign on as well. It is Team Canada, but if you're in Australia and you join the team, you're part of the team as well. So it doesn't matter. The invitation is open to everybody. I'm just showing you where the gold mine is. There's a choke point here, and it's Canada. And once they understand the value of what it is, Canadians are going in. And that's where we are as they come through, because we have a very strong, dynamic team. Okay? So Canada is going to be making its move. Now look, joining a market early is key to success. The company is legitimate. I've done the research, and do your research. You don't have to trust me. Do your own research, and you'll see what I've found. The company is legit. The markets are huge. The rewards are great. Canadians are on a gold mine. Take advantage of it. The opportunity is now. The opportunity to what? The opportunity to change your life, to make $1 million and make more. The opportunity to live a life you've always wanted to live is happening right now. Stake your claim. Here's how you do it. There's a link, a sponsor link, that you can click on right now, and you'll go to my link, and you will go to my CROWD1 page, fill in your details, sign in, and boom, I'll see who you are, I'll welcome you in, I will then be able to help you and train you. Remember, I got people on me, like working with me is Sandra. I told you, 30,000 euros in 4 weeks. I got another, my business partner, her name is Carmen, and she has made $5,100 in just 6 days. And I think in 9 days all up, she made something like another 4,000. Anyway, the point is, these ladies are movers and shakers, and there's people around them that make our team so dynamic, so extraordinary, that we're doing amazingly well together. And together, we wanted to be able to create a Team Canada that is going to be able to help people get through from Canada or anywhere in the world that is interested in Team Canada into being able to learn, how do I do multi-level marketing? How do I make money? How do I make it fast? We will be helping you and training you. That's the best we can do, giving you the best that we have. See, the success model has got to be able to be duplicated from one group to the next. So what we're learning, we're passing on to you, and you pass on to the next, and we all do it together. That's our crowd economy, that's crowd success, and that's what CROWD1 wants for all of us. Okay? So hit that link, the sponsor link, you go to that page. The other option for you, if you want more detail on this, I do have another video. It's quite long and it's very extensive. It'll take you through all the benefits. Remember, I said streamline bonus. That was one. There's 5 benefits. There's a fear of loss bonus. There's the binary bonus. I haven't even gone through any of that yet. As I go through that, you will see just how, wow, this is amazing. And then you're going to see why all these people, all these countries are getting on to CROWD1. So that video, just take a look, you'll see it down below, there'll be a link, is the one that had all the detail, all right? So make the choice, do this one, do that one, but whatever you do, get onto CROWD1 now. Join our team. I would love to have you on board, and we could train you, and you can bring in your friends and train them, and let's do this together, okay? One other point, I am heading off. Next week, I've been invited to Sweden by the big honchos, right? They've invited me over there. So I'm going to be taking my cameras. My team are going to be going over there. We're going to see the offices. I'm going to be talking to the top guys, finding out what new things are going to be rolling out from the company that will benefit all of us over the future. And what do they see is happening, and what other great news or services or products when I come back, can I talk to you about and really get you to see, wow, this is amazing, okay? So I'll be doing that soon. I will get back to you. That's it for now. Good luck. Oh, here's one last thing. Don't let your fears rule you. If anything, let your hopes rule you, okay? Thank you for your time, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.